Before we go deeper, I'd like to introduce one of us. I'd like to invite one of our co-pilots, another fellow, because we are the coordinators of this event. We are a combination of fellows, ambassadors of Africa Wiki Women. So like me, she's also a fellow, she's an ambassador all the way from Tamale, Ghana, and she's going to give us an overview of what the umbrella that is the Africa Wiki Women is all about. So let's make a welcome with a round of virtual claps, please. I'd like to call on Seimawu Sugri to please come and take the floor and tell us about what Africa Wiki Women is. Join us to welcome Seimawu Sugri Seidu.
Thank you so much for this opportunity. Hello, everyone. Good evening. My name is Seimawu for short. The others are my middle name and my surname. And I'll be taking us through. I bet some of us are new here. This is your first time joining us, and you really don't know what Africa Wiki Women is. So I'll be taking us through. Those who have been joining us, a reminder. Those who are new here, you get to know what Africa Wiki Women is, why we exist, what we've achieved so far, what we are currently doing, and what we plan to do next. So to begin with, I know some of you will be thinking, what is Africa Wiki Women? What are they? It's an organization, yes, but what do they do? So Africa Wiki Women is a regional community-led initiative. And what does it exist for? What does it do? You might be wondering. So we exist to build digital skills, to increase visibility, and also to promote leadership among African women within the Wikimedia movement. What even initiated the founding of Africa Wiki Women? You might be wondering. So Africa Wiki Women was founded in response to the underrepresentation of African women's voices on platforms like Wikipedia, which most of us can attest to, where content remains largely shaped by Western male perspective. Through empowering women to also become contributors rather than just subjects of knowledge. Africa Wiki Women, we support inclusive storytelling and representation. Now let's talk about our founders. Some people thought that it was necessary to do this. It was necessary to exist and to increase visibility, to promote leadership among African women within the Wikimedia movement. So let's talk about our founders. So this initiative was co-founded by three dynamic leaders who are, let's begin with Ruby. She's from Ghana, my country, my beloved country. She's a communications expert and a community builder. Also, we have Pelagia. She's from Tanzania, a Swahili language advocate and an organizer. Then also we have Bokola James. She's from my neighboring country. We are always debating about petty things though. She's from Nigeria. And she's a digital inclusion leader and mentor and so many other things, but to mention a few, a digital inclusion leader and mentor. Now you might be wondering, so far what have you achieved? Just to give you a clue of what you've achieved, this is not everything, I'm just summarizing. We are dealing with time here. So just to brush through, Africa Wiki Women has achieved significant impact through a lot of projects. Some of them are accelerating action for gender equality campaign. I'm sure some of us have participated in that campaign. It took place earlier this year. That was from April to June. And this campaign actually engaged over 167 participants. And it resulted in like 100 plus new articles were created, 50 plus images uploaded, and 300 plus Wikidata edits. This was a massive achievement. Also, other accomplishments include the She Said campaign, Inspire Inclusion 2024, and the Skill Up workshops. Those of you who are new here, if you stick with us, you might get to take part in the current programs and workshops we are here to do. Currently, Africa Wiki Women is running the leadership and mentorship fellowship program. I'm part of that. I'm a fellow and they are mentoring me. And by the time I finish, I would have gathered so many lovely skills that will impact me in so many ways in life. Also, the Edit Hair Africa initiative, you might have seen that as well. The July edition is currently ongoing. You can still register and participate. And there are lovely prizes for winners if you do well. Also, we are currently running the Nominate Hair campaign, and this one is aimed at increasing biographies of Africa women. That's what we are currently doing now. Looking ahead, we have plans. And what are some of the plans? Some of the plans Africa Wiki Women have is to expand our reach, And by so doing, we'll be establishing regional networks, offering hybrid and offline training. Most of our training are virtual currently. But looking ahead, looking forward, we would like to offer hybrid and offline training and also equip women with advanced Wikimedia tools like Wikidata storytelling. And all of this is to foster broader localized impact. I hope all those here, old members, new members, I hope you've gotten a brief overview of what Africa Wiki Women is, why we exist, why it was even founded in the first place, what we've achieved, what we are currently doing, and what we plan ahead. And we hope you stick with us, the new members. After here, you become part of us and we grow together, foster broader localized impact, and increase visibility of Africa Wiki Women and promote leadership in the Wikimedia movements of African women. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you've gotten what I've said, you've taken something out of it, and the new members, you will stick with us and help us achieve our goals and accomplish more. Thank you so much.
Whoa, what a beautiful outing there. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Please let's give her a round of applause in the chat. Let's give her a virtual clap. Please, please, please. I am waiting to see your claps. Only one person responded initially, or two people. Please let's clap. Let's appreciate our speaker and yeah, if you check the chats, you'll find some links there that would direct you to the pages. You can save them or take screenshots or just forward them to where you can save them and then check them later. Thank you, thank you, thank you, Seimawu. Thank you very much. Thank you for the claps. Yes, thank you for responding. And yes, if you're just joining us, you're welcome to the Africa Wiki Women's Community Roundtable 2025, an open platform where all your ideas are welcome. So now that you know what Africa Wiki Women is all about. Our community is open to no specific gender. It's everyone's cause. Let us all come and contribute. You're all welcome. It's part of history. Let's write our names on the sands of time, in the sands of time, by contributing our quota in bits, bit by bit. We'll all make it work. So, like every other formal organization, right? We have our structure. Okay, before I move on, can any of the co-founders say something just to buttress what Simahu has said?
Okay, thank you so much, Eric, and thank you, Simao, for that introduction. I just want to say that, or to add, I think Semawa has said it's in summary, but I just want to add that Africa Wiki Women, just like Eric said, is a collective agenda and not just for women, although our focus is for women. But we believe that when we come together as a movement, we will be able to push knowledge equity, because at the moment we have noticed a huge gap which has to do with underrepresentation on women on Wikimedia projects, and also when it comes to participation. So one of the things that we have been doing is to mentor women, newbies, emerging women in our community, young women. Most of the time, because a lot of these women don't have the wiki skills, they don't tend to get opportunities in our movement. So what we are doing is preparing them to go out there and do the best. And we've seen significant progress, especially from our first cohort of women, and we continue to do that. So these women work closely with us on all our projects. We are building them on campaign organizing skills, on wiki skills, and these mentorship take about 6 months because we understand that skill building takes time. So this is also one of the ways that we are using to bridge the gender participation gap in our movement. And also looking forward, we're going to be launching our on wiki skills mentorship. So there's also going to be a specific mentorship that doesn't necessarily require you to work on our team, but also we are mentoring you specifically on specific wiki projects. So there are a lot of goodies going to come up in the coming months, and we hope that you will be part of each and every program that we will be organizing for the next half of the year. And the roundtable will be happening every mid-year and also at the end of the year to evaluate our progress and to ensure that you are also actively involved. So please stay tuned and hope you enjoy. Thank you.
Thank you for that. Thank you for the insights. I hope you have all heard what it's about now and you're excited to join us. Someone was excited to see or hear from Ruby. Yay, Queen! We're excited too. And I welcome you all to join our groups. So yes, like every other formal organization, like I said earlier, the Africa Wiki Women has a structure. So without wasting much of our time, we'll now dive into one of the core reasons why we are calling for this gathering. We have a structure, and we have from top to bottom, let's say from the founders to the management to the department heads, the project leads, contributors. We are all a community and we function collaboratively, right? So at this juncture, I'll be calling on the heads of departments to give us a recap of what they have been up to and a general overview of their department's activities. So yeah, we have about 3 of them or 4. Yeah, 3. So first to take the stage. I hope they are ready. The first to take the stage is the communications department. Now, the head of the communication department is also an ambassador of the Africa Wiki Women, a fellow of the Communities Leadership and Mentorship Fellowship Program in 2024. She's affiliated with MENA Central, Wiki Loves Folklore. She is a project lead with the Igbo Wiki Commons Hub and a graphics designer and communication HOD for the Africa Wiki Women community. Well, let's now give it up for Pascaline Uchechukwu Nwonwu. A round of applause, please. Let's see our virtual claps. Please welcome her on board. If you want to know more about them, you can, check them out on their meta pages. So please let's give her a round of applause. And as she takes the floor, prepare your questions and answers. So you might also want to participate in the Mentimeter. Blessing, are you there? Can you take us through? Okay, yes. Please check the chat for the link and engage with us, please. That's the chat to the Mentimeter, the number, the code you see there. Just click on it, join. So as she presents, prepare your questions and then engage with us. Pascaline, please, you're welcome.
Okay, thank you so much, Irat. Hello, everyone. Good afternoon, good evening, depending on where you are joining us from. Just like Irat rightly mentioned, my name is Pascaline, and I am the head of department for Africa Wiki Women Communications team. And I am really, really super excited to be here with you all today as we reflect and plan for the future of our community. So as the communications team, one of our biggest goals is to keep the community informed, visible, and connected, right? So we do this both it's not just limited to the Wikimedia movement. We do this both within and outside the Wikimedia movement. And a big part of that happens through our social media platforms. So, and and what we basically do is that we update you on everything that is happening in the Africa Wiki Women community. And right now we have social media platforms where we share things, where we update our ongoing events, our projects, and everything that we do on our social media to keep you informed. So right now we have an Instagram account. We also have Twitter, which is now known as X. We have Facebook, we have LinkedIn, we have TikTok, and we have YouTube. Now I'll be sharing with you the number of followers we have. And the reason why I'm sharing this is because we would want you to be a part of this community. We want you to join our social media. And currently, and since we are reviewing what we have achieved so far, I'll be sharing you the number of followers that we have currently on our different social media platforms. Currently, we have 439 followers on our Instagram, and we have 55 followers on Twitter, which is X. We have 246 followers on Facebook. We have 322 followers on LinkedIn, and we have 665 followers on TikTok. We also have 27 subscribers in YouTube. Now you can see that these numbers, it actually shows that we are growing, but we can do more, especially with your help. You know, if you look at our community at large, you notice that the numbers that I mentioned right now are more than those that are part of our community. And we would like you to follow us on social media, because one of the things we do with this social media, why do we have social media accounts? Why do we need you to follow our social media accounts? The essence of all of this is because this is where we engage everyone on our social media. Okay, it is not just about following us or engaging on social media. This is where we amplify the voices of Africa women. We also showcase the work we are doing as a community on our social media platforms. And one of the most important things about our social media and why we need you is because it helps us to attract new members. It also helps us to attract partners and supporters. And one thing with social media is, if the number of followers and the number of likes and comments and engagement we have on our social media, it's going to make our social media page relevant. It's going to make it visible to partners. And we want to keep bringing you the best projects in our community. And the essence of all of this is, if we want you to follow us on social media, help us to keep the community engaged, find out what is going on in our community on our social media. And after all of this, the essence of all of this is that it's going to make our stories and everything we are doing in the community to be seen and heard by the wider community. We have a lot of women out there who are not part of the Africa Wiki Women, who doesn't even know what the Wikimedia movement is all about. And if we have all of you following us on social media, sharing it with your fellow social media, with your followers as well on social media, sharing whatever we are sharing on our social media, our projects, our campaigns, and all of those things that we are sharing, will also help to share it to your own followers, share it to your own social media pages. It will help us to get more people to follow us, to become part of this community. There are so many women who are looking for opportunities like this. And how will they find it? On social media. So we need you to help us amplify our social media. And I will be giving us a task. I hope it's not too much. I would like us to do this task for just 5 minutes. Okay, so I'll be dropping the link to our social media pages on the link on the meeting chat. And I would want you to take 5 minutes to follow us on social media.
Andy Can has dropped it.
Okay, thank you so much, Andy Can. So I would want you to follow us on social media, because the essence of all of this is if you don't tell our stories ourselves, who will do it for us? And another thing I would want to tell us as well is that starting this week, this is a fresh week. This is Sunday, so it's a fresh week. You begin to see more exciting content across our social media pages, because we are looking for ways to keep everyone in the community engaged. We are looking for ways to amplify the voices of women. So you'll be seeing things like fun trivia questions, and we want you to join our social media, and there will be prizes as well. So there will be prizes for those who are answering the questions to our trivia. So starting from next week, we'll have days that we'll be posting it. We'll be posting it on Fridays. But starting this week, you'll be seeing it on our social media. We'll be posting updates of our ongoing campaigns and events, okay, and other events that you can join from as well, and other opportunities as well that are available for you in the Africa Wiki Women community. So we want our platform to feel like home. So we don't just want those following us to just scroll across our social media, but we want you to also participate. Okay, so please, the link is on the chat. We want you to just join. We also want you to subscribe to our YouTube channel. The essence of our YouTube channel is actually, especially for those who don't join our training sessions, we always upload all our recorded sessions on YouTube. So you can subscribe to our YouTube channel. When you subscribe, you'll be able to access all of these past events. Even some training sessions, you want to learn how to do some certain things, some certain trainings, you want to know more about the Africa Wiki Women community, you want to know more about our campaigns, our events, you want to participate in the Edit Her campaign that is ongoing. Everything has been uploaded to the recorded sessions have been uploaded to our YouTube channel. Just in case you missed it and you are not able to attend, you can subscribe and go ahead and watch it from there. So follow us on social media, like, comment, and share our posts. Tag us in your own work as well. If you are doing any work for the Wikimedia community at large, or you are doing anything at all, you want to partner with us on all of those things, you can tag us on social media when you are sharing. Join the conversation, join everything we are doing. So I don't know, is it past 5 minutes? If you are doing what I'm saying, please let me see you in the chat. I'm waiting for 5 minutes for us to follow our social media pages. Okay, the link is in the chat.
You don't need to wait till after this. Please, can you do that now? She's waiting for you to do that. Gift.
Please, I'm waiting for us because I want to see the number. I mentioned the number of followers we have on our social media, and I expect that we should have at least 20 persons extra following us today on all of the social medias. So kindly join us on social media. We'll be having a lot of exciting activities to be posting on our social media. We'll be having fun facts, so many things you don't know about the Wikimedia movement, you don't know about the Africa Wiki Women community. We'll be sharing it with you on social media going forward. And we'll also be sharing some of our projects, all our activities on our social media pages. And someone kindly mute. Yeah. Sorry, I was muted. So want you to, I was muted, so sorry. So want you to follow us, like, get engaged with our community, share our project, share the projects we share on our social media. Also share with your followers in your own social media as well, so that more women can see the projects that we do, so that more women also know that a community like this exists, that is ready to amplify their voices, that is ready to tell their stories. So please follow us now. Gift Chukwuka is saying that she will follow right after this. Kindly follow us now. If you are disposed to do that, please do that now. All right, I don't know if 5 minutes is over.
Yeah, it is.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
all right, so thank you so much, everyone who has just followed us on social media. I can see that some persons have followed, and we really appreciate all of that. Aside from following, we want you to be engaged with our pages, be engaged with everything that we are doing, like, comment, and share. So if you have any question for me, you can go ahead and ask. Follow us. If you
Yes.
follow us on social media, we are going to follow you back. If you tag us, we are going to also, if you want to, if you have anything that you want to amplify, if you want to amplify women, you share, and you tag us, we are going to also share your post, like, and comment. So yeah, thank you so much, everyone. All right.
Okay, thank you, everyone. Thank you, Pascaline, for sharing that. And I hope we have questions. Do we have questions to ask her? Or do we have recommendations, observations, whatever you have? Please kindly raise your hands or mute your mic or drop it in the chat. We'll acknowledge it. Any recommendations, observations, questions, suggestions, they are welcome. Yeah, the Mentimeter is being shared and the link is right in the chat. So please engage with us. The Mentimeter is in the chat. The link to the Mentimeter is in the chat. Please click on it. It will take you to the Mentimeter page and then you can engage with the questions. We're using it to take samples of some of the research we're doing. So please do that right away. Who is moderating the Mentimeter? Who's sharing the screen?
I'm the one. Thank you very much, Irat. So, thank you very much, Pascaline. So the next, I want to inform the community that today is basically for you people, and it's not only for us to come and just maybe train you on something or speak. We also want to hear some feedback from you. And now, please, I want everybody to participate in these Mentimeter questions because it is very, very, very important. I can see that 16 people out of 53 have clicked on the link and actually ready for today's program. And some people have even started answering. So please, more people should do that. So as we continue today's program, what is that one word that describes your experience with Africa Wiki Women so far? So we want to know, what is the word I've described? Okay, innovative, insightful, great, interesting, great, exciting, enriching, fun. Wow. Learning. I love this. And someone said 25. 25 what? Is it 25 knowledge? Empowering. I'm waiting, please. We should try and engage here. So adventurous. Wow. Interesting. Exploring. Thank you very much. I can see that we have increased to 18 and 17 people have replied. So I'm still waiting for, 7 people have actually replied. So we want this feedback from you people because this is very, very important. This is a very important aspect of the community meetup. Knowledge sharing, great place to learn. Thank you very much. Knowledge sharing, good vibes. Development. Thank you very much. With these answers, I can see that one of our goals, our mission here is being achieved, and we'll continue achieving it together. So yes, I'm waiting 8 people out of 18. So, okay, maybe some people don't want to talk based on their weather environment. Very informative. Thank you very much. Based on their weather environment. So we'll go to our next question. So let me go to the next. Thank you very much for those that participate. I really appreciate. So yes, exciting, great place to learn, interesting, development, insight, sisterhood. Yeah, sisterhood. Okay, so people are still dropping. So fun, knowledge sharing, very informative. So yeah, I'm waiting for 23 people have joined, which is encouraging. So the next question is based on social media that just finished presenting. So which social media channel of the Africa Wiki Women do you follow frequently? So we want to know the statistics of the social media that everyone here follow frequently. So we want to know. And we want to even ask you a question after the survey. Why are you following it? And what have the other ones not been doing that that particular one have been doing? So that our group of social media specialists will be able to know and improve on the other one. So we really need your feedback, please. So which of the social media channels have you been following frequently? Is it Facebook? Is it WhatsApp? Is it our YouTube channel? Is it Telegram or Instagram? Okay, for now we have 4 Facebook. 5 persons said they are following WhatsApp, 1 YouTube, 1 Telegram, and 3 Instagram. Wow. So, okay, it's increasing. We have 25 people registered on the Mentimeter. Please, we'll encourage you to register. We are having 55 participants here. So please encourage us to register so as to improve our communication on all of our activities. So from the chart here, it is shown that most people are on WhatsApp, then Facebook, then Instagram, then Telegram, then YouTube. So I will urge us to please follow us on YouTube. I will urge us to follow us on YouTube. So please subscribe on YouTube. It's very, very important because most of the trainings we are having are on YouTube, okay? You see the long programs that we are having every time. If you miss it, you can just go on YouTube. There are some maybe information that you don't even know how to, even though you don't know how to edit Wikipedia, you can go to our YouTube channel. Everything we are doing is on YouTube. Our WhatsApp also is there for you. There are some good information that if you want to hear, the first hand, you drop it on WhatsApp. If you want reply and all that, an admin can reply you immediately. If you want to hear about any campaign, It's almost on WhatsApp, Facebook, even on Instagram and all. So please, let's try and subscribe to our YouTube and follow us on the other social media, and which is very, very important, because this is the, like, let me just say, the backbone of everything we are doing, because if it's not here, we are not even going to know about it. So for it to be shown to the world, as Pascalia mentioned earlier, we just have to follow it. So please, I want to say thank you very much for attending to this first part of the Mentimeter question. After the second presenter, we'll continue. So back to you, Irat.
Okay, thank you for that
Irat, are you there?
presentation. Yes, I am. Sorry, my phone was misbehaving.
Hello?
So
Irat?
thank you, everyone. Yes, I'm here. Can anyone hear me? I'm here. Hello? Can you hear me, Blessing? Anyone?
Yes, we can
Okay.
hear you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you. Thank you for the engagement. Thank you for participating in the Mentimeter, and thank you for following our social media handles. And we don't take it for granted. They are invaluable. Your engagements are invaluable to us. Do we have new participants? Like, I mean, someone who doesn't have an account on Wikipedia. Do we have new participants? Kindly identify in the chat so we'll know. Do we have new participants? Do we have new persons who don't have accounts? Oh, okay. We have a few who don't have an account with us. So yeah, when you join the WhatsApp community, you'll know more about how to join, what to do, what's the next steps to take. So yeah, just join our WhatsApp community. I think it's in the chat somewhere. We can post it again. Our WhatsApp community. The link has just been posted. So you're welcome to the community, and we'll show you what next to do, the next steps and everything. So yeah, we have come to the juncture where we'll like to present another department head. So it's the second department to present to us an overview of their activities, and the recap of what they've been up to is the partnership and campaign department. Drums rolling, right? So the HOD here is yet another ambassador of the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Fellowship Program in 2024. She is the co-organizer of the Imo State Network Wiki Loves Africa campaign 2025. She is one of our technical research team member and also one of our graphics designers of the Africa Wiki Women. Well, she began her journey in the community in 2021 as a contributor to the Wikimedia Pages Wanting Photos, that is the WPWP campaign, and she took third place in the contest. Well, that's what I call passion. Let's now jam our virtual hands for Amarachi Doris Okoro. Welcome on board, Doris. And please prepare your question and answer as she presents, and then also try to participate in the Mentimeter as well. We have another round of Mentimeter questions. So welcome, Amarachi. Please, let's jam our virtual hands for her.
All right. Thank you so much, Irat. Thank you, everybody. My name is Amarachi Doris Okoro, just like Irat already introduced, and I am the partnership and campaign team lead for the Africa Wiki Women. And I am excited to give a brief update on what we've been doing so far for this year. So the Africa Wiki Women started off this year with the Celebrate Africa Women in Wikimedia as a campaign to join the world in celebrating the International Women's Day. And this particular campaign was launched virtually, where we recorded 92 participants all across different African countries. This particular celebration was followed by a 3-week Wikidata editathon, where we ensured that the citizenship data of African women's biographies were updated. And just in April, we just concluded the Accelerating Action for Gender Equality 2025 campaign. And this particular campaign was actually streamlined to ensure that everybody got an opportunity to, edit. As Wikimedians, we are aware that some persons have their preferred project. Some persons feel comfortable editing on Wikicommons. Some find it quite interesting to make edits on Wikidata. And for myself, I've always loved Wikicommons, as I started off with the WPWP campaign. So since then, I just felt this love for Wikicommons, and afterwards it progressed. Now, so this particular campaign ensured that we had tasks all across the Wikimedia project, ranging from Wikicommons to Wikidata to Wikipedia. And I must say, this particular campaign was actually a groundbreaking one for the Africa Wiki Women, because all thanks to our efforts as a community, our expectations for that particular campaign was actually reached, and we even measured way beyond our expectations. And this particular campaign, the Accelerating Action for Gender Equality, recorded 129 articles that were translated on Wikipedia, and 155 articles were expanded and improved. And we received 66 quality pictures, yes, of African women in politics and journalism. And we also recorded 50 new items created on Wikidata, and 410 were actually improved. That is why we say that there is no Africa Wiki Women without the Africa Wiki Women community. And this is what we, as from our own end, as the partnership team, has been called to do, to ensure that through campaigns, through partnership, we bridge this gender gap, we bridge this content gap. And we cannot do this without our community. And just as we know, the community is open to male, female, lovers of content building, and people who are passionate about ensuring that content around Africa Wiki Women is being improved. So, and with this week, right, we just with this start of the month, July, we launched the Edit Her Africa contest. Now, this particular contest is more like a mild editathon that we have monthly. The idea behind this particular contest is to have series of tasks to do, but these tasks will be based on edits. As Wikimedians, our sole goal is to ensure that the content of these women across all the Wikimedian platforms are just at the right portion, right? So we can bridge the content gap. So with the launch of the Edit Her Africa campaign, which presently we launched with the July edition. The July edition was themed as Africa Women in Sports. This month's edition is just streamlined towards ensuring that we improve articles about women, African women who are sports persons, right? And we also have Wikidata items that need improvement. If you go on the, I don't know, Pascaline, can you help me share the link to the, yes, thank you so very much. So if you go on our meta page for this particular campaign, you'll find list of articles, list of items that we are looking at improving. Now, this particular contest is a mild one. You come, you edit, and please be informed that the Africa Wiki Women, we are not just bridging knowledge gap through Wikipedia and her sister project. We are also ensuring that we help community people bridge some of the barriers that they experience as editors. You may ask how. Now, for this Edit Her contest, we have reimbursement, but this is based on your level of edit for the month's edition. Now, this reimbursement is to ensure that we support the community participants, our community members, to ensure that they don't have any barrier in terms of data or any other barrier. This is us trying to kill two birds with just a particular stone, which is the Edit Her Africa contest. Now, moving forward, for the partnership segment, with the Africa Wiki Women, we are open to we're open to partnership, right? Just for the accelerating action for gender equality, we had our physical event, and we recorded more than 4 partners. People reached out to us and they wanted to be part of this. Now, you may be asking, who can partner or which organization can partner with the Africa Wiki Women? Now, we are open to organizations, NGOs that their goals align with ours, which is to ensure that the content of an African woman is out there. Because we've already, research already shown that there has been underrepresentation of the content of Africa Wiki Women, of Africa women, right? So we are open to partnership to ensure that we bridge this gap. And so we accept and we review partnership proposal with people, organizations whose goals align with ours, right? So now you may be asking, why do we have the campaign team on ground? Now, the campaign team ensures that we get trained. Now, for every campaign that is being organized by the Africa Wiki Women, we ensure that there is a training on ground. This training is to ensure that everybody or every participant is equipped with the right skills, because we know that the Wikimedia projects are organized, and anybody going through those projects to get information will attest to the fact that it's a structured platform ranging from the Wikipedia to the Wikidata to the Wikicommons project. It's a structured platform, and for you to be able to edit effectively, we try as much as possible to put trainings on ground to ensure that these participants, anybody coming on board to participate in any of our campaign, gets equipped. So now, if you're a newbie, you don't need to get scared, right? Just stay tuned. Just like our communication specialist already spoken to us, all the information regarding our trainings will be passed across through our social media handles. And all you just have to do is to tune in, pay attention, get the information, get the skills that you need to be able to contribute to our campaigns and our contest. So I think that's all I have to say. If you have any question regarding any of our campaigns or how to go about any of them, we are open to take questions. I think that's all for now, Irat, unless we have questions.
Oh, this is beautiful. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I'm impressed. I'm impressed about the data you have shared. I love the numbers, the statistics. You know, we can achieve more with your engagement, people. So please engage with us. We can do more. We can do better. But we can't do it alone. We can do it only with your engagements. So thank you for sharing that. And I want to ask a quick question now. If you don't have questions, I would like to ask you some questions. So far you've heard everything we have said, and okay, I think there's still something to be done in that we need to engage you on the Mentimeter questions for this particular department as well. So please kindly click on the Menti link and engage with the Mentimeter for the partnership and campaigns team. The link is in the chat. You can join via the chat. The links are there. And yes, please, let's have your responses.
Thank you very much, Irat. So the question for the campaign and partnership department
Sorry,
is here.
have you shared the link to the Mentimeter? I can't see it in the chat.
It's on the chat. Okay.
Did you just share it? I think more chats has dropped and covered it up.
Yeah, I've shared it again. So if you can see my screen, Irat, can you see the screen now? And have you seen the link?
Yes, it has dropped, and
Okay,
I can
please,
see it.
we can start attending to the question. So presently, an Editor Africa contest is ongoing. So we want to know, for our Editor African contest, which sector of African women would you like us to focus on in our upcoming monthly editathon? Presently, we are focusing on, this is an hint. This is what we are doing presently, which is Africa Women in Sports. So now we want you to tell us as a community, what interest, what part of the any topic that you want us to discuss on. Presently, we are discussing on Africa Women in Sports. What other aspects or topic do you want us to discuss on? So this is what we are asking for. So please, we want your feedback. Yeah. So no feedback yet. I have 32 people already registered on the Mentimeter. So I'm waiting for feedback. So the campaign team and planning team, they have this contest ongoing already. So if you have not participated, please do try and participate. It is a monthly editathon that focuses on amplifying the visibility of African women through contest improvement and creation across Wikimedia projects. So presently, they are improving and creating contests on sports, women in sports. So now we are asking which other parts will you love us to improve on apart from this. So yeah.
All right, blessing. Some person said they're unable to use the Mentimeter. They're unable to type. I don't know if anybody can hear me.
They're unable to type. Okay.
Yes, maybe they can still use this chat.
Yes, actually. They can use the chat, please. If you're unable to type, please use the chat. I don't know why.
All right, so let's use the chat. We want to know the sector of the sector that you want us to cover for in our subsequent monthly editathon.
please, we can try and use the chat box since the Mentimeter is not functioning here. So please, let's put everything down in the chat box. Yeah, I'll be in the chat. So the question is, what other content do you want us to develop on the Africa Wiki Women Edit-a-thon, monthly edit-a-thon done by the campaign and planning team, partnership team? So women in medicine. Okay. Someone suggested women in medicine. So that is noted.
All right, Blessing.
That is noted. Yes.
So
women
I
in
think
leadership.
I think they are having
Okay, it has started working.
Oh, okay.
Yes, it has started working now. Yes. So business women. So I would like us to focus on facts and fallacies about female participation in sports. Okay, facts and fallacies about women participation in sports. So in brackets, Africa women. So I think these facts and fallacies of women participation in sports, since it has to do with women in sports, it can also incorporate into the present edit-a-thon we are working on. So yes, you can start using the Mentimeter. Now that start working, but let me check the group. Someone said, I suggest Africa women in leadership. Okay. Hope the campaign and partnership
yes, we are taking note
team.
of this.
Yeah. Another person said women in literature. Women in literature. Another gift said women in publishing. So is it women in writing that is women in publishing, or we have a particular name or category called publishing? Because I'm not aware of that. So another one said local Africa women. So some people say local Africa women. Okay. Local Africa women. Okay.
Right, so we need more like a further breakdown of this so we understand better, because
yes,
a need, right? So women
yes.
in how do you mean? What do you mean? Local African women. You can throw more light on that so that we can actually understand, because we want to actually solve a problem, and we want to hear from our audience or our
Yes.
community members. Yes, please. So
Exactly.
please, you can use the chat. Let's
You can use
bring
even the mic. If you want to speak, you can actually use the mic to speak. If typing what you want to explain is somehow too lengthy, you can make it short by voicing out. Okay, someone is Sipo. Someone is raising up his hand. Okay, unmute yourself, please, Sipo, and speak.
Hi, good evening, everybody. I just wanted to expand.
Good evening.
So I meant it's women in leadership. It's like in as chiefs, as the women leading kingdoms and so on, if that makes sense.
All right, more like tribal leaders.
Oh yes, that's it. Thank you, tribal leaders. Hey,
Oh,
English.
okay. Oh, okay. Thank you so much, very much. Please let's continue with the feedback. We really appreciate our comments. This is just for us, like I said, to meet a need for this particular contest.
Thank you very much for those people that are, okay, women in politics. People are still dropping down. Okay, so we should also use the Mentimeter so that we'll be able to also take down all this, and it will also impress you that you have also put this into, we have noted all your recommendations down. Yes, so now the next thing we are going, thank you very much, Amarachi, for presenting the update and review of your department. And yes, before we call the next speaker, Irat, I would love to inform us that the management have made and said I should make an announcement that every month there's going to be reimbursement for for 3 people who engage most on our social media handle by liking and commenting on any content that is being posted there. So this is just an announcement and also something to celebrate. So please, I need a round of applause for the management. They said 3 people are going to be gifted every month for participating and liking our content or the social media handle. So please, I want all of us to follow us on the social media and to make sure you, not only by following us, interact with us, like our content and share. So thank you very much. So Irat, over to you, please.
Okay, thank you for that engaging session. I was very engaged, and thank you for all those who dropped their suggestions on the topics we should look into. They are invaluable. We appreciate them and we'll look into them. Of course, we will. They are there in the chat, but we enjoin you to use the Mentimeter maybe for next time so we can have a proper documentation of it. Because, you know, if you drop it in the chat after the meeting, we may not be able, we may not be able to have access to it. And so in the Mentimeter, it is saved and we have full access to it. We have a record of it. But yeah, thank you for that. At this, we would like to invite another co-founder to address us, to tell us, to share, you know, just a general insight on the activities and engagements so far, you know, as a co-founder, what she feels, how she sees our activities, our engagements and work. Totally. Okay, someone says I can't locate the mental. Yeah, I think that's has gone. Another Mentimeter will be shared after the third speaker has presented her department's activities. But before we call on her, we would like to invite a co-founder, which is in person of Pelagia Njao. Please take the floor, Pelagia. Please let's clap for her. Let's invite her with our virtual claps, please. Pelagia, welcome on board.
Yeah, thank you so much, Irat. And yeah, I really don't have much to say, but thanks to the previous speaker, as they mentioned that we came up with the idea as we realized there's a gap in terms of readability, content, contribution. So we need to fill this gap specifically for Africa. So we are happy for this engagement. Of course, no Africa Wiki Women without you, without the community. So we are happy so far. The campaigns, the podcast, the mentorship is really fine from our end, but you are yet to cover some of the areas. We are now in some of the countries in Africa, like Nigeria, Tanzania, Ghana, Uganda, and some of the areas, but we are yet to cover some countries. So how do we cover these areas? How do we mentor these women? How do we come up together and discuss the challenges they are facing? We need to have them on space. As you can, as these are our fellows, like the previous one and the one we have so far. Like this is a very free space. Don't hesitate to join us because you, even if you don't have a skill, it's a free space to learn. So on there, as Ruby mentioned, that we're having on Wiki Skill program that will be starting soon, and it will be for max at most 6 month mentorship for 10 women for 6 months. So if you feel that you have women, I mean, like we are leading the community and you feel that we're having these women who are like they are very potential and they are not yet good, especially in leading the campaign and all that. So you feel like we can support you to mentor them. Please don't forget to to check us on by sending us an email, africawikiwomen@gmail.com, so that you can see how to support all these women. We need to cover most of the areas in Africa. So thank you so much. And if Amarachi or anyone can share our email, please help us to do so. Thank you so much, Irat. Over to you.
Thank you, Pelagia, and I appreciate your brief insights. Yes, that's the email in the chat. You can feel free to reach out and we'll acknowledge your perceptions. Okay, I hope our third speaker is ready. Our next presenter, our next department head. I hope she's ready and we're going to introduce her now. It's cool to have a section called the podcast section. And so the brain behind it is also an ambassador, a fellow of the Africa Wiki Women Leadership and Mentorship Fellowship Program of 2024. She is a multimedia storyteller, training coordinator of the 2025 Africa Wiki Women Skill Up Workshop. She's also the Africa Wiki Women Technical Research Assistant and the host of the Africa Wiki Women podcast. Let's roll out the red carpet for Oluwapelumi Tosin Aino. Are you there? Welcome on board. Let's prepare our questions and engage in the Mentimeter as well, please. Let's welcome her with a round of applause. Oluwapelumi Tosin Aino, please take the floor.
All right, good evening, everyone. Good evening from wherever you have joined from today. Thank you very much for coming here today. So my name is Oluwapelumi Tosin Aino, and I am the training coordinator for the Africa Wiki Women Skill Up Workshop, and also the podcast host. That is the Africa Wiki Women Voices podcast. If you have been following the podcast and spot have actually hear my skill up workshop. I'm just going to give an overview of what the Africa Wiki
Can anyone hear?
No, I can't hear. I think our network has done it again.
Oh, so sorry about that. And there's no way we can share your ideas.
I don't know, is Mena on the call?
Yeah, do we have any other team member who can take her place? I don't know if Mena is here. Mena, you here? Let me see the participant.
All right, Pascaline is here. Pascaline, you have something to say?
Sorry, Irat, can you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay, he's back.
Yeah, you broke
I'm so
off at
sorry.
some
The
point.
network locked me out. Please, can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yes, we can hear you now.
Please, I need to confirm. Can you hear me, please?
We can hear you now, yes.
Yes, we.
If this is going to linger, I think Pascaline can take over. Thank you. Someone made a comment, quite a session. I hope it's in the positive light. Thank you for that. Pascaline, can you please step in for her? I think her network is showing her shaggy.
Can we move to the next speaker whilst we fixed her side of the speech? I think we should move to the next speaker.
Yeah, I think that's all the departments we have. We have department.
Right. I was trying to speak, but I think I was muted.
Okay. All right.
Okay. So thank you so much, everyone. We apologize for the glitch from our team member. So concerning the Africa Wiki Women Skill Up for the podcast team, right? We have for this team we have the Africa Wiki Women Skill Up workshop and the Africa Wiki Women Voices podcast. Okay, so for the Skill Up workshop, we have Amarachi, kindly help me drop the link to the Skill Up workshop in the chat. For the Skill Up workshop, it was launched in February 2025. And so far we've had trainings. We had about 5 trainings now, training sessions where we train people about Wikimedia projects, right? We give in the Skill Up workshop, we give people access to different skills where we have trainers who come on board to train you on different things. We have on February we had trainings like the Wikipedia training. Then in March we had digital literacy training where we shared digital skills. Then we had the art of public speaking, okay, in April. Then in June, we had training on innovating project management in digital age. So basically, the Africa Wiki Women has is a space where you get to learn several skills, and we also give our community members opportunity to tell us the kind of training they want to see on in the next month. Okay, so for this skill up workshop, we've had in February, we had like up to 72 participants where we had to train 72 women on how to, on Wikipedia training, on how to contribute.
Pascaline, I think she's back. She said she will take over.
Okay, she wants to, all right. Please go ahead. Okay, like I was saying, we also had for this skill up workshop, we have women contributing from different countries. We have up to 18 participants, 18 participating countries. Aside women, the men also have the opportunity to participate and learn from this skill up workshop. Okay, so we have countries like Namibia, Cameroon, Chad, Gambia, Netherlands, Ghana, Nigeria, Egypt, Tanzania, South Sudan, Botswana, South Africa, Rwanda, Madagascar, Uganda, Republic of Congo, Kenya, Togo. So we make sure that we reach out to women from different countries. Aside women, this skill up workshops is also open to men. Okay, men who want to amplify the voices of women. We are not just training women, because the reason why we say that it's not just open to women is that in some communities we have less women contributing, and in those communities the men also join the skill up workshop to learn from the Africa Wiki Women and also go back to train the women in their community. So it's open to both male and female. So you can join, the link has been shared in the chat. You can join the skill up workshop. We also have, so we also have, all right, are you back? All right.
Yeah, I'm back. Thank you very much. Thank you, Pascal, for filling in for me. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that. So just like Pascaline said, we've been able to reach about 18 countries, some of which she had already mentioned in Africa and also beyond Africa. We've been able to also reach persons in places like Netherlands. However, I actually just want to pinpoint this out or single this out, that the Africa Wiki Women Skill Up workshop was designed in order to empower women, and not just women alone, but anyone who is actually willing and able to, like, who wants to build capacity. And most times within the Wikimedia community, within the Wikimedia movement, oftentimes the training you see are trainings about, on wiki skills, which are how to edit Wikipedia, how to upload on Commons, how to edit on Wikidata, and all of that. But we actually wanted to do something beyond that. And that is why we actually came up with the Africa Wiki Women Skill Hub workshop, in order to actually empower our community members, with skills, digital skills beyond wiki skills, something you can actually take hold of and utilize in the larger world, something you could actually wield in the larger world in order to pioneer change and also impact in your society. So that is why we actually designed the Africa Wiki Women Skill Up workshop. We wanted to go beyond the wiki skills. And just like you said, in the first half of the year, we're able to actually make significant, impact. We had quite a lot of persons that actually joined the series of training we had in the first half of 2025 from different parts of the world, most especially within the African continent. However, we really want to reach more people. We really want to reach more women in Africa. We really want to go beyond Africa as well. We are all about empowering women. We are all about giving women the right tools and information that they can actually utilize in order to become a better version of who they are and also become a value-added person in the society. So, so far, we still have limited participation. And that was why we actually, for the second half of the year, we are currently in July and we have started the second half of the year, we decided to actually jump on an holistic approach and strategic content creation and also publicity in order to increase the visibility of the Africa Wiki Women Skill Up workshop. And so we're able to achieve significant feat, which started with the July edition, which we held yesterday. We had about 100 participants from different parts of the world. We had people from India, from Ukraine, and all other parts of Africa. So yeah, literally we are making progress. And this is where we need you as community members, as Africa Wiki Women. Africa Wiki Women is for you. The Africa Wiki Women Skill Up Workshop is actually for you. And we want you to tell your community members, anyone, Wikimedians within your community, help us to blow the trumpet to larger people, to more people in your community about the trainings that comes up every month. It is just once in a month, and that is it. And also we have the Africa Wiki Women Voices podcast. The Africa Wiki Women Voices podcast is an avenue for African women within the Wikimedia ecosystem to share their journeys, ideas, and also inspire change that challenges stereotypes. And so far, we have 3 episodes out. The first episode was Behind the Story, which we actually gave our audience an insight into how the Africa Wiki Women came into existence, what actually brought about the Africa Wiki Women. Our 3 different women from different parts of Africa decided to come together in order to empower other women within the African ecosystem. And also the episode 2 focused on how the open knowledge fuels gender equity, or you can also say gender equality. Because oftentimes we decided to do the episode because we realized that oftentimes people, we are all eager to contribute within the movement. We want to create articles on Wikipedia, we want to create items on Wikidata, but sometimes we do not really take a pause to ask ourselves, how is this actually multiplying and bringing about change in the world generally beyond the Wikimedia ecosystem? How is this actually bridging the gender gap in the larger world beyond the Wikimedia community? So that was where we had the how open knowledge fuels gender equity, and we brought Bridget Kurgat, who is the gender lead within the Wikimedia Foundation. She's from Kenya. We brought her on board for the episode 2, and also for the episode 3, it was on languages on the brick. we decided to do languages on the brick because according to UNESCO, about 10% of African languages are expected, projected to vanish within the next century. And quite a lot of languages in Africa are actually on the verge of vanishing. Some languages are critically endangered. So we actually brought that episode, or we decided to do that episode in order to discuss how can we really document this language. How can we save our languages from going into extinction, right? Because in this generation, with the Gen Z generation, you'd be surprised you find someone who comes from a particular background or a particular culture and cannot really speak his or language or even understand the language. So we decided to do the episode in order to understand the nuance. And also with the emergence of AI, it is very possible for someone who is not a native speaker of a particular language to document, create article, translate article into a particular language with the help of AI. But this also has, its downsides, because when you do not understand the orthography standards of languages and native tongue, you might actually be doing more harm than good. So that was what we did in episode 3, which was languages on the brick, in order for us to understand the nuances and how we can better utilize AI in order to promote languages. So but so far, the challenges, let me say, the limitation we have literally when it comes to the podcast, the Africa Wiki Women Voices podcast, is we also have limited audience, where we really want to reach out to more countries. We really want to have more audiences in other parts of Africa, really. So we really want to spread our tentacles. We want to have audiences from other parts of Africa. And that is why we really need you in order to follow us on Spotify. We are on Spotify. We are on Castbox. And for the second half of the year, the second half of 2025, we are going in another direction for the podcast. We really want to bring it closer to you people. We want to bring it to situations and things you are actually experiencing as a Wikimedia, as someone who is contributing to the open knowledge, challenges and things you face on Wikipedia, having to deal with article deletion, sometimes when the space gets a little bit toxic and you do not know how to navigate. Sometimes when you actually have issue with you're probably when you are creating an article on Wikipedia, it's a lot of mental work and all of that. So we're doing for the second half of the year, we're bringing all the episode in order to address some of these challenges, bringing in women from across Africa, phenomenal women who have actually navigated this terrain and these challenges, and have actually been able to achieve quite a lot of things within the movement and also in the larger world, to talk about the experience and also offer practical advice and also ways in other you can that you can utilize to ensure to better your experience within the Wikimedia movement, and also be able to achieve tangible and sustainable goals and achievement. So yeah, we really, I don't know if I'm going to try to, I'll drop the, or can someone help me from the Africa Wiki Women team? I'm trying to get the link to the Spotify account now. I want you all to follow us on Spotify. Africa Wiki Women is for you, and we are here because of you, literally.
I think it has been shared in the chat.
Oh, yeah, thank you very much. Please, we need it. Thank you. I actually had to come out from a meeting. I'm currently in a meeting. I had to come out to just have this presentation because it's very important to me. It's very important because we really are here to empower you. We are here because of you. And if we are putting out a program or putting out an initiative, and really we are not getting, more people, we know these are powerful information and knowledge that can actually empower you. But when we do not have enough people who are actually taking hold of it, we really want you to be on board. So kindly follow us on Spotify for the second half of 2025. Trust me when I say we are coming with a full banger. You're going to be hearing conversation. People are going to be sharing insightful things, experience, real life experience, and how they have navigated it. It's going to be an unapologetic conversation. So I really, if you do not want to miss out, follow us on Spotify. Click on it right now. Click on it right now. Join us, follow us on Spotify, and also if you have conversations you'd like us to have. Probably it's a challenge you've been going through as a Wikimedian for a long time. You do not know how to navigate, and you really want us to have a conversation around that. Kindly reach out to us. You can let us know the conversation you want to hear also. And another thing we are also bringing in the second half of the year is we're going to be spotlighting community members, which means every month we're going to start very soon, and you're going to get the updates. We would be selecting one person from different regions in Africa. So we'll give you an opportunity. You're going to have an opportunity. You have a session with the host of the podcast, a 20-minute session, an interview for you. Have an opportunity to talk about your story, your experience, and different persons are going to be listening to you and hearing you. So we're bringing the opportunity in order for you to know that this is all about you. It's inclusive. We really want to bring you in. We really want you to make your experience and your journey within the Wikimedia community to really, really be smooth, to really, really be itch-free. And so follow us on Spotify, click on it. We have about more than 400 persons in our community, on our WhatsApp community. Imagine if 400 of our community members, if you can just click on that link, it's not going to take you up to 2 minutes. Just click on it and follow us on Spotify. Click on the notification bell so that whenever we drop a new episode, you would be notified. We really want to see you. We want to hear your voice. We want to hear your comments. Send us an email. Reach out to us, the conversations you want to hear, what you like to see on the podcast, and also on the Africa Wiki Women Skill Up Workshop. So I'm just going to hop on the floor now. If you have any question you want to ask me, can you do that before I leave the call? Thank you.
Woo-hoo-hoo. I'm feeling vibed up. I hope you are too. And expect the bangers. Please kindly drop your emojis, your smileys, your everything in the chat. Just engage with us. Yay! If you're feeling vibed up, just engage with us with your emojis and everything. I mean, this will mean that your engagement will be a criteria to get featured in the podcast, right? So stay engaged. Follow us and engage with us, okay? You're encouraged to do that. So I think it's time to engage in the Mentimeter. The Mentimeter for this presentation, that was a banger. Yes, expect banger.
All right, Ira, am I free to go? Can I go?
You may have questions, we'd have to call you back, but yes, you can go for now.
Or if I'm gonna have questions, I think I'll just wait because I'm gonna be switching off my data once I leave. Yeah, so I'll just wait.
Okay, Blessing, can you please engage the Mentimeter? Engage us on the Mentimeter. Some people may drop questions in the chat, so that's why I'm quite don't want to let you go now.
Oh,
Blessing,
right.
are you there? I'm excited. I don't know how you feel, but on this end, I'm excited. Having listened to all of these presentations, and I hope you are too, because these are contributions that did not start in one day. It started in one day, yes, but then it did not build up just in one day. It is a continuation of contributions and everything. They've all contributed immensely to the community. We need your contributions as well. So you can read more about them on their meta pages. And if you join us and stay active, you can also be taught how to create your own meta page. I wish I can show you how their meta pages look. Very interesting. You'll love it. And trust me, you can showcase yourself. You can do anything. You can design it as you please and use it to your advantage. Just like our trainer yesterday mentioned, if you were part of the training, Bukola James trained us yesterday, tutoring out how to crack the scholarship code for a seamless application. If you were there, you would know that you can actually use this platform to project yourself. You can do everything everything is possible. So once you have your meta page, you can put everything there, your achievements, what you have done as a community member, as a contributor to the community, and every other way you can showcase yourself. And you can use that link to apply for anything, even outside the Wikimedia Foundation. So you can use it to your advantage. Join us, get active, do everything you want, and then build your Mentimeter, your meta pages. Because my meta page was done by me. Nobody did it for me. I didn't have prior knowledge about it, but with time you learn, and thank God for continuous training. There is always training every time. So you get trained, you know how to do, and it's pretty easy, very easy. You get one training and you have multiple skills. So yeah, if you have not joined us yet, you're missing. So please join us and you'll see I'm right. What are we doing next? I think Blessing is yet to take us through the Mentimeter. Okay, some have joined and are dropping their comments already. Yeah, so I was saying, if you miss any of our programs or trainings or sessions, you can just go to the YouTube page and you'll see the recordings. You can watch them and learn and make your contributions, build your profiles, and start doing everything you want to do within the community. You are welcome. And yes, Blessing, where are we? Time is fast spent and we need to engage in
yeah, thank you very much, Irat. So Emanuela just finished giving our update on podcast. So, and she said any questions. So some people might not be free to speak or ask questions at the moment. You can also help her to drop it here so that we can actually go back to the Mentimeter and get your suggestion. So someone just said, suggest that the work and strategy put into training.
Oh, you're breaking. We can't hear you. We didn't hear what you said just now.
Or I think she was trying to read the would I say the question or the suggestion in the Mentimeter, which I can see here. So this person is saying the working strategies put into training new communities of women. Okay, I think that just disappeared. I can't see it again. I can see a screen again. So I think the person is trying to say, talk about we having conversations on about Wikipedia. The Wikipedia is such a foreign place to quite a lot of people. Now, this is an insider's update for you. The episode 4 of the Africa Wiki Women Voices podcast is going to be focusing on a very important part of Wikipedia. Wikipedia is vast. Wikipedia is wide. There is a whole lot we can actually go into and discuss about on Wikipedia, which means over time we're going to be focusing our conversations on different areas of Wikipedia and how you can also engage it. So look out for the episode 4 of the Africa Wiki Women Voices podcast. We're bringing a phenomenal woman in Africa to speak. You know, I'm going to be having a conversation with her on Wikipedia and quite a lot of things. I don't want to give you the whole gist right now. So you have to listen. You have to follow. You have to keep your eyes on the update for the episode 4. It's going to be dropping soon before the end of July. So yeah, definitely. I think I've been able to answer that. So let's see if you have more. Yeah.
Beautiful, beautiful. What an idea to look out for. So we're all in anticipation of that. Any more suggestions, questions, observations? As you said, Wikipedia is vast. Of course it is vast. For beginners, it might seem like a big deal, a huge task. But I bet you once you engage, once you show interest and you get a few trainings, you'll find it easy and quite navigable. You'll feel relaxed and you'll be comfortable with interacting with Wikipedia a step at a time. You don't have to rush it. You don't have to swallow everything. You take it in all at once.
Okay. So I don't know. I think sorry, Hyrax. For the participant, please, to the community members, if you have anything you want to say, probably a suggestion concerning the podcast or conversation you'd like us to have, and you want to speak, please can you just click on the raise hand button so you can speak. We really, really, really want to hear from you. So I don't know if anyone wants, you have anything to, any suggestion. Every suggestion is actually welcome, is welcomed. We really want to hear you.
There's a question for you in the Mentimeter page on the Mentimeter.
Okay. If I want to mentor a group from a different country, can I reach out for support? Yes. Yes, you can reach out for support, reach out to the Africa Wiki. You can send us an email, and I'm sure the management knows the best way to go around that. Please do. If you want to mentor a group from any country, please reach out to us. Please do. Thank you. All right, do we have anyone who wants to speak? Do we have any hands? I'm trying to check. Do we have any hands? Any suggestion? All right.
Okay, thank you very much.
Okay, I think we shouldn't leave the silence to linger for so long. I think we can move ahead. If anyone have questions, okay. Yeah, the Mentimeter is still on. It says, what challenges do you face as a member of Africa Wiki Women, and how can we support you? So how can we support you? What challenges do you have? If you ask me, I have a challenge though, but let's leave it open first before I say mine.
So please, this is to the community. You can just tell us all the challenges you have been facing. Any challenge that, or not probably one, any challenges that you have been going through, maybe they're making us to be active, or that generally on Wikipedia, any challenges they are facing, you can drop it here. Maybe during our next workshop, we will consider your challenge and try to resolve it if it's resolvable. That is why we are here today. Thank you. So please, we have people online and people on the Mentimeter who want your feedback, because your participation also matters. Thank you.
Okay, maybe I should go first. While everybody's thinking and brainstorming, thinking about the challenges that are going to drop. Okay, someone has said something. I would appreciate an African beginner's roadmap to Wikimedia. I know there are great stories, but a simple curated one would also help. Yeah, I think that's one. There's also a challenge of media coverage. I'm a journalist, a broadcast journalist with Voice of Nigeria, and so far, closely monitoring the women in red. We call them women in red, the women who don't have enough coverage, media coverage. So that close monitoring exposed a gap in this area. So on Wikipedia and its other sister projects, you need reliable reference to create articles about them. So African content, especially about African women, are lacking adequate coverage, like media coverage. So their visibility is not so high even the quality of the coverage they have. Some of them have coverage, but then the quality they have does not meet Wikimedia's standard. So I came up with a campaign which is going to launch soon. We are going to train journalists on how to write for Wikipedia. You know, it's going to be a general writing guideline to help them write to publish for articles so that we can reference them and then give these African women in red voices on Wikipedia, because they are lacking voices, because they are lacking media coverage. So that's campaign is in the offing. We're going to train journalists on how to write for Wikipedia. And so they're going to improve the visibility, increase the visibility of these women. So yeah, if you're a journalist, you're free to join us. We'll share the campaign. Just join the group and we'll let you know when it's time. You can join the campaign and then get on board to learn this thing.
Yeah. We want us to unmute our mic or raise our hands and ask question. Please ask question. It's very important. Here we are just speaking sense. So now we want the community member to speak, because out of 33 people on the Mentimeter, just 2 are present and are commenting. So I want other people to comment. If you cannot comment, just raise your hand and speak, please. This meetup is for you, not for us. So that is why we are here today, to for you to tell us what we need. What are your challenges? These challenges are what we put out there as content. So please tell us your challenges. So any hands up? All right.
We have some chats on the Mentimeter. Someone says, okay, let me start from the beginning. Someone dropped a comment and says, I would appreciate an African beginner's roadmap to Wikimedia. I know there are great stories, but a simple curated one would also help. So please take note. Someone else also said, lack of sustainability in projects.
Yes. Well, for the next one, let's hear from this other person. Please unmute.
Yeah, Silverlane. Silverlane,
Yes,
please.
Silverlane, please unmute. You can speak, Silverlane. Go ahead. Hello, Silverlane. Are you there? Dear, please, you can speak.
I think our network.
Yes, yes. So go ahead and read the next
We have another one there. Someone dropped that there is a lack of long-term mentorship. How do you mean lack of long-term mentorship? 6-month mentorship is quite long enough, and you should learn everything you need to know at that time. Or what else do you mean by lack of long-term mentorship? If you don't mind unmuting your mic to speak. Any more comments would be appreciated. The time is ticking and I don't know if we can wait for much longer.
So let's just reply to this and call it a day.
Okay, there's another question.
Just 3 other questions to go. So let's just answer this and the remaining ones, then we go. What topic would you like us to discuss during the next roundtable? So is it leadership, development, community building, career growth, or others? Okay.
Please let others join the Mentimeter and respond, please. We have just 2 responders. We have just 2 responders.
but they're not responding.
And I'd like to announce that we already have our winners of the reimbursements. So please just engage with us. Let's finalize and go rest.
Okay. Let's move for the next question. How satisfied are you with the activities of Africa Wiki Women?
Please respond, how satisfied are you with the activities of the Africa Wiki Women? Are you satisfied? Are you indifferent? Are you very satisfied? Are you outside the box? Where is the vibe? I think everyone is tired. Let's sing. There is no responses yet. Please engage. One more response and we'll go rest. You can put it in the chat as well. How satisfied are you with the activities of the Africa Wiki Women? If you can't connect to the Mentimeter, kindly put it in the chat box. How satisfied are you? I think you should check the chats. Okay, okay. We have comments now. Beautiful. Ah, where did all of you go before? Nice. I love this. Thank you. Okay. We have comments. Someone in the middle, skeptical. Very satisfied and educative session. No kidding. Some are in the middle. Some don't are just satisfied. No one's very satisfied. Only few are not satisfied. Okay, we hope to do better. Just tell us where to improve on and we'll adjust. We are a community and your insights are welcome. I think you can go to the next slide now. Silverlane is still raising her hand. Silverlane, are you ready to talk now?
Yes, sorry for that. I was just kicked out by network. So I wanted to ask, can anyone hear me?
Yes, please.
Yes, we can hear you.
Okay. I wanted to ask, in a situation whereby you were to handle a particular program which involves mostly women around your vicinity. So I want to know if it's possible for if should I call it a foreign person or somebody that is outside the vicinity to, when invited, is it possible for the person to come for the program so that the person can also
Irat, can you still hear her? Because seems
I think she's
her
mute.
network.
I can't hear you. Yes, I cannot hear what she's saying.
I think her question was laid out. And also, I think we should announce the winners before we leave so that they are sure who they are.
Oh, Ruby, if you're speaking, your network is bad. It's breaking. I can hardly hear you.
Yeah, I'm not able to hear the speaker. So, and we
Yes.
are out of time. Irat, can we either wind up this session? And if anyone has a question, can even check us on our email
Okay.
or WhatsApp. Yeah, because we're out of time.
Time, yes, yes. Okay, we can call it a day because it's this is already past 6 in.
Yeah, hello. Please announce the winners.
Yes.
Someone know who the winners are.
Okay.
Let us know. And the other lady was asking if she can invite other people from other communities who are not part of us. Of course, our spaces are very open. So please feel free to invite other people to join our events. Thank you.
Okay, you heard that. You can reach out to the email was sent earlier, and you can join the community and then still reach out and we'll send the email. You can also ask questions. So there's a screenshot being shared. I hope you can see it. These are the names of the winners. They are not marked. Blessing, if you can hear me, can you identify these winners? Then we can share the reimbursement form for them to fill. I don't know if Blessing is here, but
So
I don't
these
know.
are the first 10 people that joined today's program, which is our winner.
Okay, she's marking them now, so you can look out for your name. Her network is bad. Her network is bad. If I had the screenshot, I would have shared it and then highlighted the names of the winners. Amarachi, are you here? Pascaline, are you still here?
Yes.
Did you also get a screenshot? Did you also get a screenshot of the participants that won, the first 10 participants?
She's here.
Okay. And please, have we taken photos of the participants, screenshots?
No, we'll do that after this.
Okay. Blessing is going on and off. I don't know if you have the screenshots.
Yes, I do. Let me just open it up now.
Okay.
Or Ira, I think I'll have to share it with you. So you can.
So I've shared the reimbursement form for the 10 first persons that logged in to fill. So the screenshot is, if your name is here, it's showing on my screen now. If your name is here, please, or I call you earlier, please try and fill the form. Thank you.
Okay, I think this is where we can call it a day. If she mentioned your name, she called your name earlier, kindly reach out to her or signify in the group and you'll be attended to. Yeah, so I think this is where we call it a day. We can take screenshots now. If you're comfortable opening your mics, you can please turn on your mics for a photo session. If you're comfortable turning your mics, please turn on your mics. Sorry, your videos. Turn on your videos for the camera session and smile. Wiki smile for the camera. Are we good to go?
Hold
Who's
on, some
taking the...
persons are being admitted.
Oh,
Right. So who is taking the snapshot? Pascaline, are you the one?
you.
Really? No, I'm not. Hold on, please. Pascaline, can anybody hear me?
I can hear you.
So who is taking the snapshot?
Taking the snapshots, please turn on your cameras.
Oh, I wanted to be sure that somebody is taking it.
I can see beautiful faces. Kashifatu. Amarachi. Beautiful faces.
In 3, 2, 1.
Wiki smile.
Okay, I'll take another one. Just hold on. The next screen.
3, 2, 1.
I
Wiki
think
smile.
I've taken this snapshot. Thank you so much, everyone, for joining us. Irat,
Yeah.
let's kindly share the winners again. Some persons are asking in the group. Please share your screen. Let them see their names again.
Or you just call out the names because the names are mixed up with other names.
Yes.
You get. So just call out the names. Once you hear your name, you know you are one of the...
I can't hear again. Eh? What's wrong with this thing?
I can hear you. Madam Monique.